Yeah.
I want to ask you, is this season, are we giving any merit? Are we giving any attention to fake news
Yeah.
rebuttals like you heard about Giannis earlier today? Are we giving that any
Yeah.
attention about Giannis being on the top four list with the Knicks? Man, look, I've done this for years since the Kevin Durant, KD, all that other stuff, Kyrie, man. I've been on this train. We finally got a great squad here. I'm enjoying. Look,
Yeah.
this year is like a weird season for me. Like
Yeah.
I'm just watching the game and I understand that we are transitioning. We're filling each other out. I'm not even getting mad after losses like the Cavs. Celtics lost. We was at those watch party going crazy. It was
Yeah.
just good luck, good vibes, man. It was just chill. We wasn't all depressed after loss. Are we giving any merit to those things though? I need to
Nah.
know.
Nah. It wasn't even on the rundown for tonight. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
It wasn't even on my rundown for tonight. And what Triple M is speaking on, ladies and gentlemen, so to everybody in the chat, what he is speaking on is, according to Mark Stein, the Knicks will see the Bucks this week. They will see the Bucks this Friday night Knicks. It will be part of our game of the week. Mark Stein is reporting that, amidst all the turmoil in Milwaukee, that the Knicks could be on the short list of suitors, a credible list for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He says more than one rival team has wondered about whether having a player like Karl Anthony Towns on the roster for a future Antetokounmpo offer was among the Knicks' motivations for giving in on their long-held reluctance to include Dante DiVincenzo in a trade with the Timberwolves. Cap. I'm calling Cap, man. I'm calling Cap, bro.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I can believe and not about this front office. CP, this is the same show where you said, hey, they will never get Bridges, then we get Bridges. So, you know what, man? I won't exclude anything. If that happens, Twitter, Knicks Twitter, Knicks Nation will just be in a frenzy. But at this point, I'm not thinking about it. There's no way I could see Giannis getting traded by the trade deadline this year. That's an offseason move, man. It's not a trade deadline move. What are we doing over here? But hey, that'd be one hell of a move, though. I mean, you're talking about an MVP, a guy who dropped 50 in a closeout game in the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Be a hell of a talent to acquire. But look, I get things are 1-5. Like they're 1-5. It's ugly right now for Milwaukee. You got Dame, Middleton's injured. Like this team, I don't know what the direction of the Bucks are, and so now you're starting to hear all the commotion. But it's a lot, man. It's a lot.
No, it's cap, man. I think it's complete cap. I cannot confirm or deny the reports. That's my opinion. I think it's cap.
Well, CP, I need you to go, talk to your people and get some intel.
Well, listen, based on the summer conversations, the motivation to get Cat was to play everything that we've been talking about over the last 30, 40 minutes in terms of how this team wants to play and where they're trying to get to, and the offensive philosophy that Tibbs is looking for. These are the players that are fitting that mold. It's not to go out there and get Giannis to compromise everything again. This is what they're trying to look. This is what they're trying to build. 3-point efficiency, 1-2 punch with Brunson and Towns, 2-man game, bomb away from 3 with your wings being stoppers, your wing stoppers. Wing stop. There you go. This is what they're trying to do. Now, obviously, this is an experiment. This is a trial run. They have several years to do this. And if you're going to give up assets to get better players, then the only way that you're going to get other players is to trade said players, right? But they're not just this is not what I'm trying to say is that the Towns move is not a transition move or not a move that they're making in hopes to get this other guy. No, this is what they're trying to build their team as. This is what they want their team to look like. Now, if it doesn't work, then sure, maybe that's an option down the road, maybe, who knows. But to say that, they went out there and got this Towns trade move as a stepping stone, this is not a stepping stone move. This is a move that they've been wanting to make as they've shifted this roster since Leon has gotten here. Not to say that they're just gonna get Towns and get Giannis. Like, that doesn't even make sense. What do you think, bro?
I don't know what to believe about this. I mean, you're gonna try this thing out. They're not gonna blow this thing up.
Yeah.
Like, they tried out. Look, they tried what, Randall and Brunson. They wanted to do 2 years. They only got a year and a half. They didn't get to see what it could have been. Now you're moving in the direction as we're talking about. You get Cat in here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see, like, this move is not going to happen. If this move were to happen, it's not happening this season. If it were to happen next offseason or anywhere in the future, I could buy it a little bit more, but I just don't see that happening. And also, do the Knicks even have the assets to go make a move like this? Because you'd have to figure it wouldn't just be a Cat for Giannis trade. Like, there has to be more going in that trade as well. And so, are you then compromising your roster to go bring Giannis in? And is it more detrimental than it is helpful? So, it's just hard for me to, like, even grasp that concept right now. It's too early for me to even be thinking of trades, mid-season trades of this magnitude for what they're trying to do. It's like, let's just work with what we got right now and see if it even fits and it's even to the mold that you want to see this team fulfill. So, I don't know, man. It's a lot to even, like I said, to even consider that move. But the one thing I will say is that for this front office, you can't exclude anything, man. You thought Bridges wasn't going to be here. Bridges is here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, like, we heard rumors about OG coming to the Knicks. They then go out and go get OG, right? And this was something that not all this past season they talked about. It was 2 seasons ago saying that they had interest in OG, and then you go follow up on that. So, like, I don't know, man. At this point, if there's smoke, there's a little bit of fire, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. What do you guys think in the chat? Leave us a comment in the chat or on this video afterwards. Giannis, is there smoke to it? What do you guys think, man? I'll do some research and see what I come up with, man. But I don't see it, man.